Hey everyone, finish watching the next episode of Beetleborgs, Fangula's Last Bite. The kids go to Hillhurst and find Flabber and Fangula upset. Vlad the Impaler has come to take Fangula back to Transylvania. Fangula hasn't bitten anyone for a while. Flabber convinces Vlad to give Fangula a last chance to stay at Hillhurst. Fangula is weakened, and it's not clear if it's due to not biting anyone, or if Vlad took his powers away, or if maybe he's just depressed. It's not really made very clear. The kids read some old vampire comics to get ideas to help. The Magnivores over here and spy on Hillhurst. They see Vlad fly out as a bat, and Noxic breaks out into a brief, spontaneous rap.
Vlad! He's really bad!
Okay, that was weird. Flabber and the kids make a plan to pretend the kids have been bitten and turned into vampires. The kids put on vampire costumes and lay in coffins that Flabber conjured up. Joe's fangs fall out, and Vlad sees through the trick despite Joe's brilliantly clever attempt at a cover when she says those were just her baby fangs. Vlad takes away Fangula, but gets stopped by the Magnivores and a new monster. The kids transform to protect Vlad and Fangula. They defeat the monster, and the Magnivores retreat. Vlad decides to let Fangula stay just because he doesn't feel like dealing with him anymore. Inside, Fangula is about to promise Flabber that he won't try to bite the kids anymore, but he can't help himself and dives at them like always. This is a pretty fun and goofy episode. I like that we're getting a bit of lore regarding vampires. Vampires are a real thing in this world, and are all connected in some way. Vlad has a list of all the vampires around the world, and it specifies how many people they've bitten. Fangula did bite Van and Trip a while back. Maybe that didn't count because they got turned back human. Vlad the Impaler is the big guest star this time, and he has an interesting look. Instead of a standard vampire like Fangula, he looks more like the historical Vlad the Impaler. His look may have also been inspired by the Francis Ford Coppola film Bram Stoker's Dracula. A young Dracula appears in that film with long hair and a mustache. Vlad was played here by Alan Coates. He's got a few credits up to 2013, but there's unfortunately just not much information available about him. My only real criticism of this episode is Fangula's character at the beginning. It's not clear why he's so despondent. Is he weak from not biting anyone? Did Vlad take his powers away? Later in the episode, Fangula says he's too depressed to eat, so was that it? He was in a slump of depression, and that's why he hadn't bitten anyone? I think an effort should have been made to show this better. There's some funny bits, as well as some absolutely bizarre bits, like Noxic's rap. Vlad's motivation to leave Fangula at Hillhurst is just that he doesn't want to deal with all the silliness. I guess he grimlords out.
End of the episode. Time to give up.
The Magnivores' new monster, Unctious, I don't know what kind of name that is, was voiced by Steven Apostolina, who did some voices in VR Troopers and regularly provided voices for Power Rangers monsters. This is another one of those bizarre instances where a monster of the day got a toy. I'm curious, how Bandai determined who would get toys. It seems like the American guest star characters would make more sense. Vlad, Quincy Modo, Dr. Frankenbeans, Art Fortunes, Monsterella. I know I'd have been way more excited as a kid to get a figure of Vlad rather than Unctious. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Lose something?
Just my baby fangs.
Maggie lost her baby legs!